Hey guys, this is Dave Bennett from Website Marketing Solutions. We create quality backlinks. We form a proper backlinking profile that drives your average keyword ranks up. And even though we do the work once, the results tend to stick and stay up there. So what are you staring at here? This right here is a keyword tracking software and also a backlinks tracking software that's third party to us. We didn't build this. This doesn't know what kind of work we're doing with this company, for example. So this is a page that's showing this company here. And for this company, since we were tracking back here and they didn't even show up for anything, 10 pages deep, then all of a sudden, wham, they started to show up for a bunch of keywords and they've been sticking it out. Now, why aren't they continuing to climb up? Because they're a prospect. We haven't even gotten to them. We actually just did this work on a bunch of websites that don't even know what we did. And so we did it simply so we can show you the proof, this demo here. So we went through all these sites and drove their rank up. Okay. Some of these guys made it to the front page. It just depended on where the cards fell because we only worked once for each of these companies, right? Except for a couple isolated cases where we just thought, hey, what would happen if we did a second round? So anyway, I'm just going to walk through this really, really fast and prove the point. All I want you to notice are a few things. In every case, the company we took was not ranking before. They were doing badly with rank. They've been doing badly for years with rank because they just never knew how to do it, okay? So all these companies I'm going to walk you through, these guys were not ranking, okay? That's the first thing. Second, you're going to see that the average keyword trends is going up, all right? Not down, up. Third thing, you're going to see a strong correlation between when the backlinks curve went up and when the average keyword curve went up. Notice how there's a lineup here that's similar. That, you know, sometimes these graphs are easier to see, sometimes harder, but you're going to see a strong correlation every time. So this is the source. This is what happened. This is the source to make that result happen. And again, if these were clients, what would we have done after this batch of work? We would have done more. And they would have ranked higher and higher and higher. We would have gotten more keywords into play. Okay. But no, it's a demo. So what are we doing? We're demonstrating how powerful our work is because those of you who get backlinks, you know this. This is a fourth thing I want you to notice. Normally when you get backlinks, what happens? You go up for a while in rank and then you drop back down like a roller coaster ride. Then you buy more backlinks. You go up higher, then you kind of drop back down like a roller coaster ride. It just goes on and on, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. You always have to buy more to maintain an average, right? In this case, no. We did the work once and that's it. See, we didn't add anything more. They're still sitting flat way up here. Why? Because we did backlinking right. And because we did it right, if we were to do another round and add in more backlinks, they're going to have a much stronger effect. So our backlinks don't have to be replaced because they're dying out. We do 4-dimensional backlinks and our backlinks stay powerful all year long. Okay, so let me just showcase this. The biggest thing to look at is this and this. See the relationship between this, and also notice that these companies are in totally different industries, okay? And they are in different locations. So let's see. Ready? All right, Super Painting Company. I forget exactly where, but the fact of the matter is you see this thing climbing up from position 34 to 13 on average, 14 or so. Look at this. Took some power and some push, but we finally stabilized it. And that was it. So we did actually 1, 2, 3 jobs here because it was kind of wild and fun to watch that curve, right? But once we did that, we just stopped and sure enough, it leveled right out there. Okay, if we do more, they'll go higher. All right, next one, Lincoln Park Painting. Another painting company, totally different area of the nation, okay? And again, sort of a wild, choppy graph, but guess what? We shoved it up and kept it up. Look at that. You can see we did 1, 2, 3, 4 basically little spots just to see what would happen. And sure enough, the relationship's obvious. Let me show you another one. Similar story, right? This is painters in Houston, right? Sure enough, drive up the backlinks, watch their rank increase, right? Went from position 52, kind of like middle of 6th page, up to top of 3rd page, right? Basically up 3 pages, okay? What now? Again, guys who were not even on the map. So they're a painting service in Texas as well, and they showed up for nothing, and whap, here they are, middle of the 2nd page, okay? We did 1 batch of backlinks, really, and that was about it. And they're floating there ever since, even went higher in the end. Okay, Rose Roofing, right? Same thing. Did some backlinks, okay, couple of rounds, and sure enough, they went from nothing to snap, and now they're the middle of page 2, bottom of page 2, but just like that, okay? Pulse Travel, you can kind of see the curve go up, but they went from like position 29 to 10 on average. What do we got here? Both Fitness Supply, they're like used commercial fitness equipment. We shove them up, and sure enough, look at that, from nowhere to, almost on page 1. Okay, cards just fell wherever they fell in these guys' cases because they're demos. All these guys. We did all these guys to prove this point to you that it doesn't matter what your industry. This is a claims adjuster, right? Public claims adjuster. This guy was on page 27, like middle of page 3. All of a sudden, he's middle of page 1. Went up 2 pages, okay? From a stack of backlinks we did for him, okay? All right, let me see. Littleton Claims, same kind of thing. Another public claims adjuster. You can sort of see what we did here. Drove them up, okay? What do we got here? Just look at these curves. They're pretty telling. Okay, this is pet services. All right. Centennial Kennels, like a dog park or dog hotel, something like that. Same thing. Middle of page 8 to page 1. Okay, basically. Thomas Dentistry, and look at that. Again, from like position 54 to, 17. Okay, cards fell where they fell, right? Here's a guy, Meal Prep Kings. We just drove them up with backlinks, no questions asked. Okay? Kinetics Weight Loss. Again, exact same thing. You can see where this lines up with this. It just, when we drove it up, that happened to them. You can just see it, again, over and over and over and over, right? That's what I'm pointing out, is that it's absolutely objective. If we create quality backlinks for companies, okay, we can make them rise and rank. If there's any reason they still don't rise and rank, we just need to run a site audit on their site to figure out what about their site Google really, really, really doesn't like, so we can fix it. Now, what do I want to say? We did that with hundreds of sites, okay? I already made you dizzy probably taking you through that many. We did this with 700. We studied the effects, and everywhere where it didn't work, we saw why, and it was a site audit issue where the website had like a fatal error with it, and we just would have to contact them and tell them, hey, if you go fix that, it's going to pop up your rank hard and fast, right? So you're in really good hands with us. When you want to get backlinks done, website-marketing-solutions.com. Totally accessible. You can call us. You can email us. We got just some basic information out here. By the way, it's kind of a newer site. So if the site looks a little hokey to you, it's because we really have lots of systems. And we've recently decided to launch this particular angle for our business. We built one of the largest backlinking networks in the nation. We converted some prospects into clients just as fast as they saw what was going on. And so we're building this thing up in the back end, and it's amazing. So for projects, right, you can come down here and you can see what our costs are. It's totally fair. For beating everyone else down, when you buy backlinks, they don't just go up and then drop back off. They go up and stay. So every time you make a payment by the month, that's like adding to your asset. You're going to get a dip up, just a rise to the next top up, and then another rise, then another rise. Now, you're still going to see some up and down effect over the course of time, but hey, that's normal, right? Your competitors aren't going to lie down and die. Point is, we can do it cheaper and better than anyone else. So just find where you fit in, whether you're low competition or medium competition, whether you're in a small town or a large city. So you can get anything you want at any time you want. You could start high and hard just to drive your results up and then drop down to some kind of a maintenance level instead. What do we need from you? Your email for ranking updates and to give you access to this project where you can watch your websites rise. You'll actually have access to this whole thing for your website. You're going to be able to see everything that's going on, the keywords, the position, the backlinks, all that stuff. You're going to see all the work we do when we do it. So what else do we need? Your website. Just tell us what you want to make rise and rank. Okay? There you go. That's all we need. We don't need access to your cPanel. We don't need your analytics. We don't need a list of keywords from you. We don't need anything. We know how to do the job. And so we'll do it non-intrusively from the outside. We'll never even touch your site directly at all. And we'll make it rank for the keywords you need. And we'll do it efficiently, and you'll be able to watch us work. Okay, I hope you found this interesting. Looking forward to working with you. Can't wait to get your project on a roll. Okay?